Hey, what's up guys, TheCampingRusher here. Welcome back everybody to another Fortnite video. It's currently 3 a.m. in the morning and we are going to do an all changes with the brand new 6.1 update that just released. And there's a lot. There's some big meta changes, some big changes for you console players, and of course we got the new Quadcrasher as well. So first off, new Quadcrasher. And actually, could you, if you could right now, touch that like button for me and subscribe to the channel. I'll keep you up to date on all things Fortnite. I almost forgot to say that, man. It's my ritual, but you know, I'm a little tired on these nights. I always make a couple mistakes. But first off, some gameplay of the brand new Quadcrasher. Here's what it looks like. So that thing looks insane. Just some further details on it here. It seats 2 players maximum. You do build boost just by driving. So there's no drifting in this thing like the ATK. It'll just, you'll see a little boost meter on your right side on the back there. And as soon as it's charged, you press space, you boost. You can go through buildings apparently while boosting. You can boost off ramps or cliffs to catch thick air. And you can launch players into the air by smashing into them. So this is going to be hilarious, man. The Quadcrasher. I can't wait to really try this thing out myself in some games and see how it treats me. Next up, the Disco Domination LTM. A couple things that are new. All bandage spawns have been reduced by 50%. Removed all common weapons. Increased the variability of where you can spawn by 30% along your side storm circle. Brought in the side dance floors close to the storm edge. And reduced max respawn distance by 20%. There you go. Next up here, weapons and items. Really, it's just the Porta Fortress has been disabled as we work to resolve some issues related to this item. All right. And to compensate for that, the drop rate for Porta Fort, the normal one, has been increased by 3.05 to 4.89 while Porta Fortress is disabled. So the reason for this is just to make sure you have the same amount of Porta Fortresses if the Porta Fortress was still here. And this is mostly for challenges, for completing certain challenges that are going on right now. All right, next up. These are some big changes for you console players, all right? So I'm going to go through them here one by one. We'll talk about them afterwards. You can now view and change edit controls separately from combat and build controls in the controller menu, okay? PS4 control lighting will match a player marker color. You can now set building mode sensitivity for controllers in the options menu. It is a multiplier on the default controller sensitivity and allows up to a 2 times increase. So yes, you guys can now build faster. I'm a PC guy, so that scares me a little bit, but no, I'm happy for you. It's more fair. Controller sensitivity slider in the option menu now allows for more than 10 values, so I think you can even have a higher sensitivity in general now. Added an option to build a pro that allows for building as soon as you switch to the piece instead of selecting first and then placing. This allows for faster building without a preview. So you are going to be able, I guess how it works now, you select then place. Now you can actually just place. You can hotkey it basically. And again, another big one for you guys. Added an option that allows for edit hold timing to be adjusted. Okay. Opening the emote picker with a controller will happen when the button is released, while holding the button will replay the emote that was last played. So that is a lot of good changes for you guys, I think, right? I don't use a controller, but I believe the increased sensitivity, the separation of building mode sensitivity from the normal sensitivity is a huge one, because then you can still have your slower sensitivity for your aiming, but you can fire it up while you're building, so you can get those perfect builds on and compete with the PC players a bit more, man. I mean, big reason they're doing this, it leads this a perfect transition into my next topic, is the brand new tournaments tab, the tournaments feature. It's going to be crossplay. You're going to be playing PC players versus console, keyboards, controllers. So they are trying to even it out as much as they can, and I think they're doing an even better. They just keep doing better. The controllers are catching up, and that's what I like to see, man. Especially if you guys are going to be forced into crossplay with PC. It should be, right? It should be as close to fair as possible. And with that new tournaments tab, again, we've talked about this already a couple times. We knew about the leaks, but there's now an events tab. It shows when all the tournaments, when the events are coming up, and if one's coming up or as one is live, you'll see it in the game mode section. Right now you'll see the alpha solo tournament in the game mode section. And so, man, I can't wait, dude. I'm gonna be doing a lot of these tournaments, man, practicing, playing a lot. You'll probably see games from them in the background of these videos. Last change or so here before we move into the map changes portion of the video, which I'm sure you're a little excited for, is audio. And a big one here is really this one: added an in-air loop to grenade launcher projectiles so you can spatialize where they are coming from. So this is kind of a big one, man. And I know as a receiver and an attacker, because I love the nade launcher, and it's super OP if you're able to position your nades correctly. And a big part of that is when they're in the air, you really have no idea where they're coming from. You're trying to build and keep yourself alive, but it's tough, right? It's tough if you can't hear them when they're in the air. You just hear that launch. So we'll see how this plays out. I'm kind of excited to see how this works out. And reduced volume of medium range grenade explosion sound. Okay, so there's not too much else there that's a big deal. Other than that, thanks all for watching today, everybody. This should be the last video of the morning here, but I should have a video going out tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow night, going over all the brand new leaks. There's some new cube event stuff. There's actually a lot of little leaks that I haven't talked about. So again, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. I'll update you on that within 12 hours or so. I'm gonna get some sleep and touch that like button for me on your way out. Stick around for some gameplay. It's always a good one, man. Take care.
We go for this crate.
Might be a different guy.
Crate. Got him.
Yeah, oh, nice. So, are these kids in here?
Still in here. Let's just find where this other team is at, bro. I think that's more important right now.
Get that crate.
P90. Okay, I'm gonna pop the crate.
Yeah. I'm waiting for the chest to walk up.
Jump pad.
I dropped a P90 here.
Okay.
They are. They're south of us. South of us. South of us. South of us.
They left already?
I'm moving east. They're southwest of you, west of you. Squad rolling up on you. Hit 21. Behind the hill. Let's rotate here.
You think that team behind us is gone?
No. They're still there. They're still there.
Okay.
Okay, let's ford it, bro. Until we find the right time to change it up.
You have a jump pad too, right?
Yeah.
Holy, look at them all running now.
Yeah, look at them all.
44 in the head. Watch out, someone's down there.
Look, he's looking at peek sniper right below the shed.
We gotta go behind him. Watch out for those.
They're getting fought, right? This guy's just looking to snipe you. They're in the house. They're in the right side. The other two. Let's go left. Let's go left.
I got a JP, bro.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Getting behind him. Just. P90 guys ripped. These guys ripped with it. P90 guys ripped. Knocked. In the forest. Knocked in the forest. Watch out, there's a sniper here.
I tagged hard.
House is off. Is on white.
Yeah, I wrecked one on.
The one on the lower part, Barney. That guy, he's lit. They're 32.
Can you, Brad, trim while I'm building?
I'm in trouble now.
Okay.
Okay, I'm mining. Oh, nice. The other two are weak.
Healing. Nice.
Job. Someone's hiding somewhere.
Check the bushes.
Where are you? We've killed, I hear him.
Oh yeah.
Oh, no, no!
What a savage play.
Knock one.
To the right.
I'm trapping him. Haha!